Welcome to the Game Changers. So what did we speak about yesterday? We spoke about a couple of scenarios in the market where one was a bullish situation and one was a bearish situation. Let's see what has happened today. We'll see what can take place tomorrow as well and the expectations of tomorrow and what can be done tomorrow. Come, let's have a look. So what we discussed yesterday was there could be a couple of situations where the market could either head up higher like this or the market could do exactly what we thought it has done, luckily. So the market fell like this currently. It broke this pivot low, which we talked about yesterday. What happened was I waited for a pullback and then I took my entry below this low with a stop loss of this high. Right? Now, this is the setup that we had thought of yesterday and this is what we executed today. If none of these situations would have happened, I ideally wouldn't have taken a trade. But because this situation happened, I took a trade. Now the important part is I didn't take my full risk trade. I'll give you the reasons why. The reason was at this time, this is at 10:36 when my entry had come. I'm going to add another chart to this, which is the small cap chart. At 10:36, the small cap index was down nearly 2% for the day already. So I was not very confident that my short trade would work. Hence, my risk was a little bit lower. So I took a less risk here. This was my entry. And what happened was very frustrating during the day because the instrument that I trade, Bank Nifty, went sideways for so long. While the overall breadth of the market was deteriorating and it was falling, I was in a sideways instrument and I had to go through what is called a little bit of toughness during a trade. The grit, the amount of belief that you have in a system, it questions during this time. What happened at the end of the day was that my target was achieved, where you can see my 1:2 target is achieved here. And it was a good profitable day. But was it an easy day? I don't think so at all. A lot of emotions went through my mind during this sideways phase of the market when the overall market was falling. I thought what? There was another scenario going on in my head. यार मार्केट इसके ऊपर निकला तो क्या होगा? मेरा स्टॉप लॉस जाएगा. That is the worst thing that could have happened, or that is the best thing in other words which could have happened. But we follow rules. A lot of emotions go through when we are in the market, but we stick to strict rules and just follow them. Now let's see what the market scenario can be for tomorrow. It's going to be a crucial day because when I look at the overall market has fallen quite a bit. The small caps and mid caps have fallen quite a bit. But on the other hand, Bank Nifty is showing too much amount of strength. So what I want to do is I want to be a little bit defensive. As in, if I expect another fall today, I'll again go on the 3-minute time frame. For tomorrow, what can happen is, if I have to play the fall, there has to be a significant move below today's low in the first place. Then I would again wait for a certain consolidation and then I would buy the breakdown. So this is what I would do on a short scenario. It can happen. If it happens, I am going to trade. What about the long scenario? Can there be a place for a long? A long can take place in the market, but what has to happen is the 68% or the 78.6% of today's fall has to go on the upside. So this scenario has to happen tomorrow. And then a consolidation. And then we can trade a breakout. If you ask me why I wait for these consolidations, if you see my entry patterns are the same or very similar, but the overall thinking of why and when I'm going to take the trade, that depends on my setups which are made the previous day. Why I wait for consolidations is that a lot of people who are breakout traders get trapped. They get trapped in this instance and at this place. What I like to do is I like to wait for this consolidation and then give me a confirmation after the consolidation, which is crucial in my strategy and in my thought process. So now let's have a look and let's see tomorrow what happens. And it may be a day where maybe I might not even get a trade. I'll be lucky. Let's see. See you tomorrow. Thank you.